Reset. 40. She died last night. I read the message over and over again trying to see if I will feel better each time, but it keeps getting worse. I can't even understand why I am feeling bad when this is a woman that I was never in good books with. I guess it's true what they say about death. It hits you when you least expect it and the emotions take you by surprise. I drag myself out of bed and go to the bathroom. I get out of my clothes and stand under the water faucet turning on the cold water. It hits my skin violently and it hurts, but not more than the surprising pain that I am going through right now. I close my eyes and allow myself to think of the moments I have spent with my mother, and none of them are pleasant. I think through the times I have asked God why she hated me so much. Those moments when I saw other people happy with their mothers and then there was me. I remember when Kairo was just little, when I needed her the most and she couldn't be there for me. As thoughts continue to rush back at me, I allow the tears to fall. I am not crying that she is dead, but that I will never know what it feels like to be close to your mother. I am crying because my son will never have a relationship with his grandfolks and there is nothing I can do about it. When I start to feel cold, I turn off the water. I dry myself and go to the bedroom where I apply lotion and get into a black suit and burnt orange brogues which I match with my handbag. Kairo is already on the table having his breakfast when I walk into the kitchen. "Mummy," he yells standing up. "Hey baby," I say, going to hug him. I hold him really tight because God knows I needed this hug. "Baby, are you okay?" he asks. I laugh. That is how I talk to him when he is off. "I am fine, baby," I say, kissing his forehead. I join him on the table and he starts telling me how school was the previous day. It's so refreshing having to hear his voice, and all his stories seem to take away all the mess I am going through right now. We finish eating at the same time. I tell Mercy that I will be the one taking him to school today. I guess there are emotions death will brew in you, bringing you to the realization that you might want to spend a little more time with your loved ones because once they are gone, they are never coming back. "Mummy, can I ask you a question?" Kairo begins as I drive him to school. "Go ahead, baby." Was my father a bad person? I look at him from the rearview mirror. He has never asked me such a question and I am more than shocked to hear that from him. "Why do you ask? You don't talk about him. There are no photos of him in the house and don't know any of his relatives." "How old are you again?" 7, he responds. These are conversations I am not ready for, and I have read and heard so many times that as kids grow they become curious and start asking questions, but I was just never ready for this. "Your father was a good man, Kairo." "So he is dead." "I never said that. You talked about him in the past." I sigh deeply. "Can we have this conversation another time?" "Why?" "I am not in a good place, Kairo." "What do you mean?" "My mother just died. I know it's not right using the emotional card on him, but I just hope I can get away with it." "You had a mother." I look at him in shock, wondering if my relationship to my mother was that terrible that my son knew nothing about it. But then again, there is no need for me to feel this way just because she is dead. After all, we were never even close. I don't get to answer his question because we have arrived at his school and I have never been more thankful. I am shocked that he doesn't want me to walk him to his classroom. Where in God's name has time gone, because just yesterday he couldn't even let go of my hand when we got to school. I wait for him to reach where the other kids are before driving off, and I am just connecting into the main road when my phone starts to ring. It's Chunga. "Hey, good morning. My condolences, Beatrice." "Thank you," I say with a deep sigh. "Will you manage to come through?" "I am actually on my way there." "What's wrong?" I ask, realizing he doesn't sound okay. "Enchimunya is here. He didn't go home. He wants to see you. And my morning couldn't get any worse," I say with a sigh. "Call his wife. Pull out her contacts from her social media accounts." "Beatrice. Do it. Enchimunya can't walk out of my life and walk back in like he is some sort of god." "Beatrice, please. Do it," I say and drop the line. "Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus."